Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar. We're glad that you have joined us. You've probably been hearing a lot about a modular approach, but today we're going to make the essence of the approach more clear and show you the real urgency of its implementation to a content strategy.
So the topic of our webinar is modular content, to be or not to be, where we will discuss the definite benefits of the modular content strategy, as well as how to scale your content performance and ensure content creation agility. What is more, our experts will navigate you through each step of a modular content strategy process. So let's start. But first, let us introduce ourselves. So my name is Ina Rusk, and I'm Digital Excellence Manager at Viseven. And today with me is Violet Reshaping, Digital Excellence Lead. Now, let's wait a couple of minutes for all the registrants to join us. In the meantime, we want to remind you that this webinar will be recorded and might be shared on your request. So let's start.
So let's discuss how to make the process of creating marketing materials less extensive, resource-heavy, and time-consuming. This is actually possible by bringing in the modular approach into your content creation strategy, which will help you to make your content comprehensive, traceable, and reusable.
You might be asking yourself, why do I need a modular content strategy? And the answer is actually obvious, regardless of whether it is on the global or the local level. Whether it is an e-detailer or a newsletter, the creation of a piece of marketing material can be a complicated process. The implementation of a modular content strategy offers the solution to a number of such problems that Violet mentioned, through allowing content to be reused across both cycles and regions, and provides the option of DIY editing at a local level.
Here you can look at the scheme on how the process of content creation usually looks like.
So you can see that it usually starts with content preparation, then goes the design process and coding itself. After that, usually goes MLR process, and only after MLR process we have localization. After localization, the content is finally deployed. And here is how it looks when the modular approach has been successfully implemented. eWizard platform allows using the modular approach where the content exists in flexible modules to be further used in different channel-specific templates. These modules are automatically updated and approved. Once your e-detailer is ready for review, a brand manager, for example, can link all the needed references required.
The tangible benefits of the modular content strategy will be seen in faster time to market, reduce the overall content creation time by at least up to 50%, in some cases even larger figures have been reported. More solid MLR approval, decrease the turnaround time through MLR changes to asset deployment by approximately 30%. Better brand governance over content, get more brand consistency along with possibility to adapt the content to unique aspects of the local market. More definitive measurement of message effectiveness, interact with target audience via preferred channels, track and measure the effectiveness of key messages. Higher HCP's engagement, create dynamic personalized content smarter, faster, and better. Agency cost reduction. Modular content makes up to 60% of savings on content development direct costs.
On this slide, you can look at the global content strategy model. This is how you can scale your content strategy across teams, countries, and channels. Look through the process of strategic content creation, content storage and production, as well as publishing and delivery. They are all described in this slide. You can also view all the risks and benefits along with the strategies and market view over content creation.
Let's start by identifying what is a module true nature. The existing outside the form module is channelness, and it gets its accomplished shape only in the channel. Overall structure and relationship between the components within the module should be predefined for each channel. Therefore, same module can be reused across all the channels, and it should be aligned with channel-specific attributes and structure.
Let's find out what is the Veeva module approach. Here, a module is an arranged text with one or more claims that link to supporting references and component assets that are approved for use within and across channels. You can see three components, which are text, claim, and component asset in the Veeva module approach. Text component can include a header, subheader, and body text. Claim is defined as a group of words or phrases that make a representation about a product. And component asset, that is a graph, chart, video, etc. That is what helps convey the main message of the module.
Well, here we will go deeper into what does it mean, a module. In short, a module is a piece of a standalone content that has context and meaning. So within the modular content process, for a piece of content to comply as a module, it must address an audience need, be MLR approvable, and have associated business rules. For example, a graph demonstrating evidence from a medical trial through scientifically correct and detailed doesn't qualify as a module because taken on its own, it is not comprehensive or compliant. If, however, it is presented alongside the explanatory title, footnotes, and supporting references, it does qualify as a module. It addresses an audience need and is MLR approvable. It has associated business rules and metadata for discovery. Look at the module concept that consists of design, that is module placeholder, content, that is component package, and metadata, including business rules.
Take a closer look at the module placeholder. Module placeholder is a channel-specific layout created for a slide, an email, a landing page, and that can accept module components from Veeva Vault. A unified grid system ensures consistency and accompanies global branding approach. With predefined areas for specific content, we can ensure consistent placement and better use of space by using repetition, patterns, and rhythm to make the user aware of what to expect and where to expect it.
Here you can also see a module map. The key purpose of the module map is to capture all requirements around each module within a piece of marketing material such as the module name, the metadata, the business rules, visual regional options, and textual regional options. And a few words about business rules. A business rule is a rule that needs to be applied to a module as captured in the corresponding module map. Here is a couple of business rules examples. This module must be the first slide of the e-detailer. These modules must appear in this specific order. This patient profile images must be used all in Latin.
Practically, this leads to soaring content reuse rates, about 25% higher than usual, because the necessary assets can be identified so fast.
eWizard platform is our own unique solution, which enables to create and manage, update, and localize key messages in a fast and cost-effective way across all channels of your omnichannel strategy. It is already integrated with major systems so that the flow of content from the development pole to management pole is interrupted. So eWizard is the main solution for content production driven by cost effectiveness, modular approach for efficient content reuse, covering all channels aligned with main digital content production principles in pharma.
So let's look at the key capabilities of eWizard platform. First of all, it is the modular content framework, which enables to create, update, and reuse channel-agnostic modules. eWizard omnichannel and multi-channel content builder, localizer, and converter. It makes it easy to assemble cross-channel content. If we talk about omnichannel, and in case we talk about multi-channel as well as channel-specific content, Within global templates, update and localize content effortlessly and in a cost-effective manner. Integrations with corporate ecosystem. These integrations help to publish modules for approval and distribute final content to all channels and systems automatically into Veeva, Veeva Vault, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, Adobe Experience Manager, etc. And now let's take a closer look at modular approach and see how it works in practice.
Our multi-channel content authoring solution eWizard platform supports create once, publish everywhere approach. It means that creating it once, approving it, you can use it everywhere, from e-detailing to the website. It is possible due to the smart modular approach. We split content into flexible independent fragments. This enables to reuse, repurpose, republish content easily without extra effort, costs, or resources. Now content creation becomes fast and easy to meet your requirements either with the agency or as do-it-yourself approach. As you can see on this slide, one and the same module is inserted into different channel templates. So this is a true create once and publish everywhere approach in action, and we call it COPE. Content assemblies, once finalized, reviewed, and validated, can be published automatically to target systems, including IQVIA OCE, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and Adobe Experience Manager. And by the way, being a full-service Veeva partner, the Viseven eWizard platform is the only solution to bridge together Veeva Vault and Adobe Experience Manager.
And now we would like to introduce eWizard CAM, Channel-Agnostic Module. CAM is a new superhero that was created to accelerate communication between pharma and life sciences agencies and customers. Modular approach with channel-agnostic modules is only possible thanks to eWizard and Veeva's platform's integration. So our CAM superhero has taken the best from Veeva and eWizard content management capacities and is capable of traveling across any template in the content universe. That is presentation, email, landing page, etc.
So CAM will help to make your communication faster as he does a lot of things. He makes MLR easier. He helps to create new content faster. He allows to brief agencies faster. He defines the efficiency of the key messages. By doing all this, he saves costs and helps to save time. He even binds together claims and references to produce a story. He fosters creativity at the local level. He helps to adhere to brand guidelines. And of course, he empowers customer user journeys. So CAM possibilities will really impress you in a great way. Now we would like to show you how easy it is to work with content in eWizard.
Let's suppose you want to reuse or localize a global master version. To add channel-agnostic module, first you need to find the global master version of content in Veeva Vault formats. Then, when you have eWizard, whenever you press Make a Copy, you also get a template for the presentation. After that, you can press Edit in eWizard to launch the transcreation process. A template is a contentless version of the presentation with navigation, logos, styles, and wireframes.
You can add channel-agnostic modules into the template where they adapt to the environment, and also pull the related digital assets from Veeva Vault. Just add the core claim and the related references, and visuals will follow. You can even add the text from Veeva. Everything will be done in the same way as just mentioned.
Then you can add new local content. The components you add adopt the approved style of the overall template, so you don't need to remember the colors, fonts, and paddings. Channel-agnostic module takes care of that. As for the claims and references, they are connected by business rules and are added together.
You can fetch approved media and related assets from Veeva Vault, and we would like to admit that modules adopt the template style automatically.
And the great news is that eWizard auto claims linking is ready. It means that when the brand new local version is loaded to Veeva Vault, the local modules are loaded as well. In other words, local modules are published to Vault together with the local version, so that the next time around, the people working on similar content for the same region don't have to do the same work.
With the COPE, Create Once, Publish Everywhere approach, you create content that can fit any channel and platform. Thus, while using channel-agnostic modules, medical, legal, regulatory review processes can be made much faster. The MLR team can see the information about what slides have been changed, and since the rest has already been approved before, only the changes will need to be reviewed.
Talking about the accelerated MLR, once this common hurdle is out of the way, it takes amazingly less time to drive the new message to the market. In fact, almost 3 times faster than in the typical case.
This is a high-level scheme of the content creation process, starting with content design and how we create channel-agnostic modules based on the communication strategy, global wireframes that are available managing the general functionality and modules positioning. They are global master templates where modules are inserted and the final content assembled with a channel-specific template using channel-agnostic reusable modules. There is a DAM system where modules are approved and stored. Stakeholders like agencies, brand and digital teams, or content factory can access approved reusable modules via DAM. In eWizard content authoring solution, multi-channel content is assembled, updated, localized, and then published to channels. And the analytics part will provide the helicopter view of the content pipeline as well as content reuse rates per country or per channel. So you're able to understand how countries adopt global content and how much you save.
And now we would like to share with you our case study with the results that were achieved thanks to Viseven solutions. The project was launched with the 3 pharmaceutical and life science companies listed among top 20 global pharma companies with 200 plus brands in portfolio. The goal was to reduce time to market, maintain quality, and save agency costs. Thanks to Viseven solutions, we achieved the following results. The go-to-market process was improved by assembling content 3 times faster, from 1 month to 7-10 days, making it extremely fast within and outside of the pharmaceutical industry. Cost efficiency was greatly improved due to the current reuse rates across cycles of up to 25% of local materials. And of course, the performance also increased thanks to outstanding commercial content quality and better adoption by the company's sales representatives, as well as the end customers. Alignment was increased since content was completely aligned to local market needs. There was also administrative relief for brand teams through central agency coordination.
So if you would like to receive more detailed information about modular approach and how it can help you to skyrocket content authoring and delivery, please contact our experts at info@viseven.com and we will gladly provide you with the consultation as well as the white paper. We want to thank you for your attention. Hope this information highlighted during the webinar was interesting and useful. In case you have some questions or comments, please simply send us a message via email and we will be happy to contact you back. Thanks again for joining us and have a great day.
See you!